Hello my friends, David Kessler here and welcome back to the studio. Today let's talk about social media posts for artists. And I'm going to say right off the top, I really don't like social media. I don't enjoy posting on social media. I don't spend much time on social media. I don't like Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff. And I know it's popular and everything, but it's just not for me. However, I have taken lots of courses over the years from some of the best people in the business, some social media powerhouse people. So I know how to do it. I know how to post. I know how to do all those things. I just choose not to do it. Number one, because I don't want to live my life on social media. I don't want my personal life out there. I don't really even want that much of my work life out there. Now I do love YouTube. And these videos come out on YouTube. YouTube's really sort of a search engine, not so much social media. But anyway, what I want to focus on today really is Facebook and Instagram. And obviously they're owned both by Facebook and they have some commonalities in the way they operate. So I'm going to kind of talk about those two, interchangeably, I guess, together. But well, maybe we'll separate it. So let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, first, you can have a Facebook personal page, then a Facebook business page. Most artists, because they're lazy or whatever, or a lot of people have just one page and they put their art and their personal stuff on that page. It's better to have a personal page and then a business page. The business page is for your artwork and should have some sort of a name. Mine's David M. Kessler Fine Art, but it should say art or studio or fine art or artist or something like that. And those posts are for your artwork, and people will follow that page because they want to see your artwork. Your personal page really is what it's called. It's for your personal stuff. Your day-to-day life, if you want to put that stuff out there on Facebook. But typically it's going to work better if you separate your business or your art stuff on one page and your personal stuff on another page. And really, they shouldn't be that interchangeable. Now, let's jump to Instagram. I see this all the time from people on Instagram, artists on Instagram. They'll put a page out there, and mine is David M. Kessler Fine Art. Maybe theirs is something paintings, or something art, or something studio, or something art studio, or where I'm going with that. But what happens is, and people will follow that page, follow that feed, because it has artwork that they wish to see on a regular basis or just want to see. So you put a few paintings in there, and then all of a sudden you got, you're out eating dinner with your spouse on there, or you're over here playing with your kids on there, or you got all your vacation pictures on there because you like to live your life on Instagram. Well, there's nothing wrong with living your life on Instagram, but it's a problem if, in fact, you are telling people with the name of your feed that it's art related, and then you're putting your personal stuff on that same feed. Now, if you're an influencer and you have, lots of followers, 40 or 50 or 1,000 or 100,000 followers or more, you can get away with that. If you don't, and you're trying to build a following and build an audience through your feed, putting all those personal pictures into your art feed is not advisable. Those two things should be separated, much like I'm talking about on Facebook. And I see this all the time. And I'll see an artist's feed, and it'll say specifically, at the top with the title that it's their art page. Right? I mean, they're telling me that with the name of the feed. Well, and it's more personal pictures than it is artwork. Well, that's not why people want to follow you. If they want to follow you because of your artwork, they don't care where you went on vacation. If I'm following an artist and I want to see their artwork, that's what I want to see. Let me see the artwork. if you have some process pictures in there, that's cool too. Or if you got a little short video, and to be honest, I don't follow many artists on Facebook, but I look at people that follow me, and I'll look at, there's a few on there that I follow, but this is such a constant thing that artists don't realize when they put the title of the feed on there that ends in studios or painting or art or fine art or whatever. That's your art, right? If you want to post personal stuff, just make another Instagram feed. It's not a big deal. You can have 2 accounts on Instagram. There's nothing to it, right? Put one for your personal feed that just, has your name or whatever on it. Don't combine personal stuff and professional stuff. If people following you because of your art, not because they want to see you on vacation at the beach, I don't care. I don't care what your dogs look like or your cats or your kids or your vacation spots. It's all about the artwork. And if you title it as part of your artwork, then that's what people are going to follow you for, and that's what they're going to expect to see in your feed. And if they don't see that, if they see vacation pictures or other personal pictures on there over and over and over, guess what? They're not going to follow you anymore. And it's a problem because if you don't put the correct information on your feed, people will not follow you. It's all about consistency, right? And I don't post consistently on Facebook or Instagram. I should, but to be honest, I don't care. That's what it comes down to. I just don't care that much about it. And it's just me. I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff going on, with teaching workshops and doing these videos and creating online courses and traveling all over the country. I don't have a lot of time. And like I said, I don't want to live my life on Instagram. It's just personal preference. But separate, right? If you're going to title it with art in some form or fashion, that's what you need to be showing. Set up a separate account, a separate feed, a separate page if you want to put your personal stuff out there. Keep those 2 separate, and you can have a little overlap now and then. A personal page, you can put your artwork on your personal page because your friends probably want to see it, and they may not follow your other stuff, right? But going the other direction, putting a lot of personal stuff on your business page or your business feed, not advisable, and you will not be able to get a good following of people without consistently showing them their art, showing them your art, because that's the reason they began to follow you in the first place. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. In 2020, join me for a workshop. I've got a link to the workshops below. I'll be all over the place in 2020. I'm scaling back, my travel in 2021, but next year I'm going to be all over the country, East Coast to West Coast. So look me up, look at the list, sign up for a workshop, and I hope to see you there. Thanks.